Hello, and welcome to today's video diary for finding my way with Pi, purpose, intention, and emotion. So today I'm thinking about what it feels like when you're in your strengths. So when you get to be working in your strengths and talents, doing what you enjoy doing with people you love. Today, for the whole being community that I'm building with my friends, we went to a group photo shoot to get some pictures of all of us together that we could use in the community and in on our business page and all of those different areas, so that we could have some pictures together. We all are, well, let me start by saying I know each of these women, but they did not know each other, and I invited them to build this thing with me, and we have been letting it grow at a natural pace. We have consistent meetings. We're working through what we want to build together, and each owning the parts where we're strong and contributing each in our own ways. And tonight, when we were all together for this photo shoot, it was such a bonding experience to be together and also to get to know each other more. And I realized, so I've been writing this affirmation in my gratitude journal for, gosh, I guess 7 or 8 months now. And it is, I do work I love with people I love, making a difference in the world, doing things that matter to help others discover whole being and to collectively heal. And I was just at this moment where I was looking around while we were having this experience tonight of this photo shoot all together, and I was looking around and realizing I'm doing the work that I love with people who I love, who are getting to know each other, and watching that, observing that delightful process and seeing the connections and the growth and the learning that they're doing about each other, and just how much I love each of them individually. I have relationships with each of them individually, and seeing them learn about each other is such a neat process. And I don't know. I guess what I want to reflect on is what it feels like when you're in something good that is authentically aligned with who you are, working with people who you love, and letting it breathe, letting it happen without forcing it or hurrying it or, trying to make it something it's not, just letting it happen. Yes, we are putting effort in. It is not effortless. It's not, something we're all sitting around just wishing would happen. We are putting time and effort into this, and we're doing it together, and we're getting to know each other together. And I am in my element when I get to cultivate an environment of connection and belonging. And I think the greatest gift or sign of this being in alignment, I think is what I'm looking for here with what we're trying to create, is if I can first, and we can create this together amongst our sisterhood who's doing this together, and then that radiates outwards from where we are into the community that we're building. So it feels like we are creating this community of connection and belonging and learning and understanding and growth and awakening and becoming all amongst ourselves as a sisterhood, and then creating that into this community that we're building, radiating that energy out into the space of what we create. So just reflecting on and acknowledging and documenting for myself, really, so that I remembered this, because being authentically aligned with my strengths, my passions, my goals, all of those things, it's important. It's important to do something to me that feels meaningful in a positive way and that helps others. It's important to do work with people I love. It's important to all be collaborating together and creating together. It's important to take it at a pace that isn't rushing it, that allows time for reflection and growth and learning and recovery and all of those things. It's important that we listen and learn about each other and understand feedback and reflect on it and think about what we want to do with it and all of these things. I don't want to move so fast that I miss my life. I don't want to move so fast that I can't find meaning in what I'm doing or thoughtfully choose what I'm doing or who I'm being. In fact, I don't want to move so fast because I don't want to have to focus so much on what I'm doing as what I'm being. I want to focus on what I'm being and then let the doing unfold from there. And in order to do that, it requires a more natural, slower pace, and to allow that to be okay. There's so much speeding around in life these days and so much busyness, and that is not natural. It is self-imposed, societally imposed. It's fear-based and inducing, and it is against what our nature needs for wellness and whole being. And I'm most proud right now that we are allowing the creation of this community that we're collaboratively building together. We are collaboratively building a collaborative community. It is so cool. But what feels best to me right now is that we are allowing the pace to be such that it's just right. We are not stressed out by this. And every time we come together, our energy is uplifted. It does not suck the life from us. It uplifts us, which enables us to be uplifted in other parts of our lives. Can you even imagine if work was like that for everyone? Can you even imagine the wholeness and well-being we would all experience collectively if work allowed us room to breathe? When did we lose that? And for what? And at what cost? And was it worth it? What was the good that came from it? What's the bad that came from it? There's probably some of both. Might we take a step back and reflect and say, what part of this is working and what part of this could we adjust? As a society, as an individual, as a business, as an organization, as an educational institution, I mean, you name it. I think any organization that exists or individual could benefit from this. Just imagine if we supported it societally, how we could all collectively flourish. That is the power, that feeling, everything I just described is the power of doing work that's meaningful, aligned authentically with your strengths and interests, with people you love. Amazing. All right. You got a sleepy puppy. Oh, thanks for being with us on this journey. We're so glad you're here. We hope it helps you too. See you later.